really well. Executed my race very well, so I'm pretty happy to be performing each week and improving each week.
Anything that you can point to is that you're particularly happy about between this and the Rome race?
I didn't switch legs. Went 13s all the way. So, and I was a lot bit patient this race than I was in Rome. I think for the past few weeks I've been chasing a time, and this meet I just came out and I was just like, all right, let's just execute. Let's put together a good race and have a good race plan. And I sat down with Coach Hayes and Coach Watson, Coach Carroll, and we just really broke it down. And I came out here and I executed it to the T. So I'm really happy with it, and I'm happy that I'm improving week to week.
Is that how you like to run with the hard last 200 like you did?
I think it just depends. The past 2 weeks I've been running the backstretch unknowingly because it's just my nature. I just want to just go, but I had to really force myself to just sit that first 200 and just just go that last two. But I practiced this week and we really focused on running that last 200 because I haven't been doing it at all. In the meets I just kind of been going out and just holding on, but I really focused on finishing those last 5 hurdles. So, it was perfect. I think I did the same thing. That was my same pattern at NCAAs. Went 13s all the way and ran that last 200 really hard. So, it just each week it changes and it depends on the personnel.
Did you go 13s in Rome?
No, I went 13s to 9, and then I think I switched. I think I went 14 at 10.
So, are you committed to staying with 13s and not letting 12s creep in?
No. They've been creeping in, but I just have to fix my cadence and just know all right, I need to be on 13s. But I could do it. It's just I don't feel comfortable enough doing it. But, if I had to, I could do it.
This is from Norwegian television. Now it's 3 guys that have been impressing all the season, you and Warholm and Samba. What do you think about the level? Why is it so extremely high this year?
No one wants to lose. Everyone wants to perform. Everyone wants to run fast, and everyone wants to win when it matters. And I think the hype that the media and everyone, the whole fan and the fans that have brought to the event kind of elevated us to a new level, and now I'm really happy with it because week to week, Carson put up a new time, and Samba put up a time, and I put up a time. So we're just all going back and forth between the 3 of us. So I think it's really impressive, and I think it just goes to show what will happen when we actually all get together in the race.
When is that going to happen?
My best guess is probably Diamond League final. I don't know. I'll be
Are you
home.
going there?
Yeah, I definitely will be there. I'll be home for the next few weeks just to focus on making that U.S. team and running perfectly at USA. So that's my main focus from here on out, just making that team and being in Doha in October.
Is going through the rounds at the Nationals a big deal, or is that?
It's always a big deal. We have one of the hardest. This is the hardest team to make. So if you're not patient and if you don't run smart, then there's no telling what can happen. It's USA's and it's track and field. So if you're not smart about it and if you don't run the rounds right, then it just won't go right for you. But it's 3 rounds, and I think everyone's used to it by now, and I think. Everyone's going to have a good time out at USA's, and it should be a perfect day.
Will you do anything between now and then to prepare for rounds, or are you just kind of always ready?
No, we've been preparing for rounds since the first day of fall. It's been drilled in us that we have to run rounds at USA's, and that's what it's all about. And we have to go run rounds in Doha as well. So I'm not opposed to it, and the NCAA level kind of prepares you for that because they have the 2 rounds on that whole week there, and we have 1 round. Of course, for regionals. So, it's something that's constantly been drilled into us, and so it shouldn't be really a big problem.
What does the run today, the time, tell you about the feasibility of the world record this year?
It's there. Under the right circumstances, under the right, the right weather. This is ideal, but at the same time, the backstretch was very windy. So, it just, it's just going to take the one ideal condition to break it. And if you look at all other world records, that's been the case. It's just one race, one perfect race. Everything goes right, and that's what happens. So it just goes to show, the full capabilities. Still early. We still have all the way until October. We still have a few more weeks, a few more Diamond League races. So, I'm just happy to be improving each week.
Is it easier for you, or do you think it would be better for you to have people to run against like Carsten or Samba, or would you rather have it where you could do it your own thing today and not have to key off of that?
It doesn't really matter. We come out here, we have one job, and that's just to race to the best of our abilities and to win. So it doesn't matter who's in the race. I'm going to run my race regardless if it's Samba or regardless if it's Carsten. And I think I did that very well in Shanghai. I ran my race. Unfortunately, I didn't run a smart race. but I mean, I ran my race to the best of my ability, and I thought at the time that was the best thing to do. So, I mean, each week I'm still focusing on, you know, working on things, and I mean, I've been improving, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Are you more